Hi everybody, hope everybody's okay, hope everybody's doing fine. Quick one, I just wanted to talk about unworthiness, feeling unworthy without even realizing or you feeling unworthy. Those things where you find yourself saying, oh, those things are for people like this, those cars are for, those relationships are for, those jobs are for, those businesses, those monies. Like everything you push it to somebody else, not yourself. When are you not worthy of it? When are you don't deserve it? When are you can't have it? When are you'll never have it? It's like you've you've um you've categorized yourself in that category of not having. And I don't think it's just the way you want it, is the way your nervous system has learned, or when you don't get good things. And those thoughts come because of what happens in our lives while we're growing up, in our childhood, our teenage years, and even our adult life. Things sometimes they don't go well to such an extent where you feel already you don't deserve, because you've been in pain so much, you've been losing so much, you've been not receiving so much, to an extent where you feel or you don't deserve and you'll never get. That's our nervous system, how it has taught itself because of repetition. What I'm always saying, repetition of what is happening in our lives, then our thoughts always think about that, think about not having, think about losing and all that. Then we end up feeling worried. That's our life. And then what happened next when you start receiving, when you see good things, when you see opportunities, you start telling yourself, all right, that's not for me. When a person treats you right, good, you start feeling like, they won't stay for long. That you don't even notice sometimes, or you're telling yourself that because your mind has gotten used to not having, to an extent where when you're supposed to have, when you have an opportunity to have, your nervous system and your mind and your body feels like that's not normal. Remember, your mind always accept what it used to. It doesn't matter if it's bad according to it, as long as it's used to that, as long as it's used to pain, as long as it's used to crying, used to sadness. That's normal for your nervous system, that's normal for your body, that's normal for your thought. Even if yourself, your conscious self knows, all right, man, I want good things, I deserve good things, but your subconscious already knows, already it's used to feeling, and it's used to receiving bad. So, what can we do to make sure we get used to receiving good things? We get used to having good things. We get used to reacting good when you see good, when you receive good. You teach yourself, you treat yourself well before somebody else treats you, because if somebody else treats you good and when you're not used to that, you're not going to accept it, because it will seem unfamiliar to you, it will look unfamiliar. But if you start treating yourself well, you start treating yourself with grace that you wish to receive from another person, the kindness that you wish to receive from another person, you can do that to yourself and tell yourself, for I'm deserving of having good things, I'm deserving of having nice things, of having a good life. That has to start with yourself, that has to do with you, nobody. So what we learn is your nervous system, it doesn't matter what it sees, as long as it's not used to it, as long as it's not used to receiving good things, everything that comes to your life, your nervous system feels like, what's happening now in my life? What is this? Because it's not used to that. And that comes from what happened before in your life. So I think we must first find out what happened in our lives, and tell ourselves and learn, or that happened, but that is not, this is now, it's not then. Things can't keep on happening the way they used to. This is a different time and space. You're deserving of good things. You must tell yourself that. You must learn to tell yourself and teach your nervous system to accept it. And it will take time. It's not an easy process. It's not an easy journey, but it will happen if you repeat telling yourself about the good things just as much as you've repeated telling yourself about the negative things. That was my thought for today. I just wanted to share that. Or if you know, or when you receive good things, your mind starts saying, or they're going to leave soon. Why am I promised this kind of money? Why is my salary going to be like this? So it means this is not the kind of job I deserve. This I can't do, because your nervous system is used to receiving less, it's used to not being appreciated. So learn to appreciate yourself, learn to tell yourself what you deserve, you own this, this is your life. Yo, yeah, I hope everybody got the message that I was trying to what is the word? Yeah, got the message. And thank you so much for watching up to this far. See you on my next upload. Bye.